Hey guys, so sorry about this. I was called into jury duty unexpectedly. So on Tuesday, I'll be gone all day doing jury duty. And if I get picked, then maybe I'll be gone for more than one day, but hopefully not, even though I assume that you guys would not mind that. Hey guys, it's me. Um, I was unexpectedly called into jury duty. So I'm not there right now. I was called in on Tuesday, and how jury duty works, if they pick me to be on a jury, then I might be gone for more than one day. Hopefully not, even though I assume you guys would probably be fine with it. However, when I'm gone, nothing really changes in class. Today's video is meant to introduce you to the next unit, which is on street art. You actually do not have to be connected with your partner on this one. Don't worry about that. I didn't put out my earphone splitters, so you can just be all by yourself on this. If you are with a partner, sure, it doesn't matter to me if you're with the partner next to you, but other than that, you should be doing this on your own. You should have your portfolios open and open them to page 54. You should be looking at a similar, other way. You should be looking at a similar image to this, issue 3, street art. And the question is, where's the line between art and vandalism? We'll get into the word vandalism, but that essentially means tagging or graffitiing or breaking something that's not yours. All right. So the first thing it wants us to do here is to read the overview. So I'm going to bring it up on my end. You guys don't have to bring it up on your end. You guys can just read it off the screen here. So here's the overview as it loads. So street art, where's the line between art and vandalism? So we're going to read through this and just kind of give us a little introduction to the unit. Your job right now is to just follow along. So when graffiti took off in the 1970s, few people thought it was art. The tags and drawings on city walls and subway cars were against the law, plain and simple. Graffiti often marked areas as being dangerous. Graffiti has now come a long way since then. Now, some neighborhoods ask graffiti artists to paint murals. Some graffiti artists even sell their work in fancy art galleries for thousands of dollars. So who is right? Is graffiti a genuine art form that requires talent, or is it willful harm to someone else's property? So that's the question that we're going to be talking about over the next few weeks. Is graffiti good or bad? That's the simple way to put it. But right now I kind of want to know your opinion. All right, what do you think? Just write a little summary. One sentence on whether or not you think graffiti is good or graffiti is bad. All right, so now turn to your portfolio and go to the Brainstorm idea section. Guys, we've done this like a dozen times, so you guys should know exactly what to do here. So I'm going to go through it with you. It says, write a quick list of words you think of when you hear the word art. So when I say art, what do you think of? All right, for example, if you think of, well, sculpture, then you can write down sculpture. All right. If you think of beautiful, then write down beautiful. Now, there's going to be 3 types of things you can think of. Type of art, which is T. Sculpture is a type of art. A painting is a type of art. You're going to think of quality, which is beautiful, ugly, bright. These are all qualities, usually adjectives. And if you think of a quality, write down the letter Q. Or if you think of something like bridges, buildings, sidewalks, walls, freeways, those are all places that you would find art or graffiti. And so you would want to put a P next to it. So go ahead and fill out this brainstorm section. What comes to your mind? What word comes to your mind when you hear the word art? Write down those 3 words. And then I want you to classify them as either a type of art with the letter T, a quality to describe art with the letter Q, or a place you would find art with the letter P. So good. Hopefully you have the brainstorm section finished. This exchange ideas section won't really work without a partner. So instead, what I want you guys to do is I want you to come down here to the bottom and see what they did here. They came up with art, types, places, and qualities. And they kind of have one word for each. I want you to fill out as many as you can underneath the types, places, and qualities. All right. Fill it out. Come up with your own ideas. If your partner is at the same place you are, feel free to work with your partner if you want and come up with ideas and write them down here. You don't have to work with a partner, but I want you to fill out as many of these lines as possible. The person with the most lines filled out will get some extra rewards points. All right, so go ahead and fill out those 3 different lists. All right, let's go ahead and jump over to the next page. I believe it's page 55, but it looks like this, all right, what you see right there. There's 4 vocab words that is going to be on our vocab list for this unit. So let's go into them. So they are artistic, and go ahead and repeat them after I say them. I know I can't check, but trust me, it'll be easier for you to say them if you practice them with me, all right? So artistic, repeat. Community, repeat. Express, repeat. And then vandal, repeat. So what I want you to do right now is go through and bubble in 1, 2, 3, or 4. Remember, 1 is you've never heard this word before. 2 is you recognize it. 3 is I'm familiar with this word. And 4 is, oh, I totally know what this word means. All right, let's go ahead and jump in to the first word. So let's zoom in over here. All right. First word right here is artistic. All right, so go ahead and write down the definition. It says, good at drawing or painting done with skill or imagination. So it means good at drawing or painting. Now notice this is a semicolon, so that means the next part is a separate thought. So artistic means good at drawing or painting, or it means done with skill or imagination. Man, you know, your doodle is very artistic, meaning that it's done with skill or imagination. Or I can say you are artistic. You are good at drawing or painting. Go ahead and throughout this, make sure you're filling this out as we go. I'm not going to pause the video. It's up to you to pause the video to make sure you fill out all the meanings and everything here. All right? So let's go down to the next word after you finish writing this down. So the next word is community. So community is a group of people who live in an area. Semicolon, which means, or it means the area where a group of people live. Right? So go ahead and fill this out. A community, you live in a community. Your neighborhood is a community. Paris is a community. These are places or groups of people who live in a particular area. Some communities have a bigger problem with graffiti than others. So that's why this is one of the words we're talking about. So let's go down to word number 3. It says express. To tell or show what you are thinking or feeling using words or actions. All right, now, a lot of street artists who like to tag up sides of buildings or whatnot, they're expressing themselves. Sometimes they express themselves because they're part of a gang and they need to put the gang name up there or whatever. But other people, and we'll hear from some of them later, other people are artists and like to express themselves. Sometimes have a message of peace or of healing the world or just I'm awesome. Sometimes that's what they like to say. So that's what it means to express yourself. You may express yourself and go, Mr. Massio, I'm bored. That's you expressing yourself. Copy down these meanings. Let's go down to number 4. All right, next one is vandal. So vandal is someone who purposely, it's a hard word to say, someone who purposely damages property. So remember, it's a noun, it's a person. A vandal is someone who is going to, on purpose, go break a window, go tag on the side of a building. Some people consider that damaging property. Break a sign, take a baseball bat to a mailbox. These are all things vandals would do. When I was your age, by the way, there was a really cool band by the name of Vandal that I thought was pretty cool. So anyway, so those are the 4 words and their definitions. Let's go into the meanings of them, and then we'll be done for today. All right, so here's the first example for the word artistic. All right, so I've taken away my responses because I really want you guys to be able to come up with your own. I may tell you that you can write one down that I say, but I don't want you guys just pausing the video, writing it down, and then tuning out. All right, so here we go. Let's do this first one. It says, the movie director is artistic because she has a very imaginative way of showing blank. All right. So if someone was artistic, that means they're good at art, or they're skilled at being at getting messages across in a beautiful way. So if the movie director is artistic because she has a very imaginative way of showing something, well, what could she be showing that would be artistic? She has a very imaginative way of showing a sunset, for example, right? Don't write down sunset. But what is something that you would see in a movie that would be very artistic? All right, car chase. You guys like the Fast Furious movies. Could it be a romance? Could it be something as simple as a kiss? Or could it be some food? Showing how a cake is made. All right, so come up with your own way to finish that sentence. And then when you're done, pause the video and then move on. Okay, so let's go down to the next sentence here. Next sentence says, students can help their communities by volunteering to blank. So remember, your community is your neighborhood, or well, it's really a group where people live, or a group that people are a part of. So here at Pinacati, we have a community, right? It's our school. So you can help your community by helping out with the school, by volunteering to what needs to be maybe fixed around your community. Is there trash? Is there graffiti that needs to be painted over? Is there trees that need to be planted? So think of something that you could do to help your community, and then finish this sentence right here. Have you done that? If not, pause the video and do it. Otherwise, we're going to move forward. All right, the next one. Let's go to the second sentence here. So this says, some people can express what they are thinking using only blank. All right. So remember, express means to show what you are thinking using actions or words. Okay. So some people can express what they're thinking using only. What can your mom or dad do? How do you know exactly what they're thinking? Right? Sometimes it's just when they give you the chocolate face. All right, you know, it's just using only their face or their facial expressions. Good luck spelling that one. Ask the sub, maybe they'll know. But what are some other ways that people are really good? Maybe using only their eyes. You could say words, but no, that's not a very good sentence. Okay, so think of a way where some people can express themselves or express what they're thinking using only blank. And then I want you to finish the sentence. Good. Last one. So let's do the second one here. The second one says, when I saw the blank, I knew that vandals were at fault. Now remember, a vandal is someone who purposely damages something. So if you saw something that was damaged, then you could say, I knew that vandals were at fault, or people who like to break things were at fault. So what could you see? What in your neighborhood or maybe at school would be broken or damaged or tagged that would lead you to believe that vandals were at fault? Just go ahead and finish that sentence. All right, good. You should have both of these pages finished. Right now, if there is any time left in the period, go ahead and work on quizzes. No, not quizzes either. Hold on. Quizlet. Quizlet.com. The link is on Google Classroom. So scroll down to the bottom and work on Quizlet.com. All the vocab for the whole unit is up there, so start quizzing yourself. That's what you're supposed to be doing right now. Remember, I'll be using GoGuardian to check and make sure everybody was on task. Other than that, thank you guys for being on task, and be good for the sub.